I'm back. I had to move all the children into the bedroom. We're on the floor because I don't have any furniture as of yet. We've only been in here since July. Um, but we were all in the living room. They kind of just fell asleep all around me. So I had to move them all into the bedroom. And like mountains of clothes, Pampers, you name it. It's all around here. But I'm doing the work of the Lord, so let me get back to it. And you all can thank, what is this YouTuber's name again? Someone whose videos I had never come across until today. Now that I remember. Fearless J 1111 Talk. I had no intentions of making a video about November 4th until I saw his video, because I felt like he was throwing the Israelites under the bus. This is supposed to be a violent day. According to some of the news that's been reported about different organizations having a violent march, overthrowing the government, taking advantage of people and their homes and their property, and assaulting police officers and assaulting civilians and killing people. I don't want to be a target as a Hebrew Israelite because of the religion I practice. I don't want to be a target because I'm a Hebrew Israelite by blood, and I cannot change that. I can't change what family I was born into. And so I felt like this Negro was throwing the Hebrew Israelites under the bus. When you say Hebrew Israelites, you're not just offending other Negroes with these type of ignorant blanket statements. You're offending Hebrew Israelites all over the world. If you study Hebrew Israelites, there's Hebrew Israelites in Nigeria, the Igbo tribe. Igbo means Hebrew. You're offending Hebrew Israelites, the 12 different tribes, the Latin Israelites. You know, you look at a state like California, you see the Israelites preaching. They're every color of the rainbow. Brazilian, Mexican, Jamaican, Haitian. See some white Israelites out there that practice the faith. They might not be Israelites by blood, but they practice the faith out there preaching too. So you make blanket statements of ignorance about all Israelites, and when you say that all Israelites hate white people and want to kill white people, please don't speak for us. Because like I said, Haitians have French blood in us. That is a white tribe from Europe, France. So we have French blood in us. And besides that, if you look at my children, people ask me all the time, are your children mixed with white? Are they Latinos or what? It's so funny. When we went to Little Haiti some years back, the Haitians made me laugh because they said, yeah, the girl looks Puerto Rican, but the boy looks Haitian. So, you know, so much time is spent thinking about race and race relations in this country. And the bottom line for me is not race. The bottom line is good versus evil. When the Europeans first came to these Americas, top to bottom, Alaska down to South America, when they first came to these Americas, there was all kind of Indian tribes over here Columbus called us Indians, Aboriginal American tribes over here. And there were battles being waged amongst us Aboriginal Americans, what we call today Native Americans. There were tribal wars going on. And we had our own problems before the Europeans came over here. So there's always been a battle of good and evil. It was the bad Aboriginal Americans against the good Aboriginal Americans. Those that practiced serving Satan against those that practiced serving the Great Spirit or the Most High God. So, besides that, many of us have intermarried. I have many white men in my family. French blood, Italian blood, Spanish blood that have married the black women, Aboriginal Americans in my family. So, all Israelites cannot be concerned with killing white people because we will be killing ourselves and our own children. Especially when you think of black women, Aboriginal Americans in this country, descendants of slaves that had children for the white man and the black man at the same time. We were exploited, mistreated, sexually abused, raped, disenfranchised, and we still had to hold our head up high, and we still had to love those children by the white man as well as we loved the children by our husbands. We loved the children by the slave masters as well. We didn't just kill them. We showed them the love of Jesus and had mercy on them because they were our own flesh and blood. So, black women in this country are probably the most put down women all over the world, the most abused, the most mistreated. Recently, I've been watching a lot of videos of how the police is treating black women, pregnant black women getting tased, being abused at traffic stops, just, let me go back to my scripture reference. St. John 8:32. St. John 8:32 in the Holy Bible. The truth shall make you free. The truth of the matter is that Europeans don't have the right to incarcerate any of us Aboriginal Americans because this is our land. Europeans don't have the right to pull anybody over that's an Aboriginal American for a traffic stop. So, off the top, a European pulling over an Aboriginal American, and this is our land, that's wrong off the top. And then to take it a step further and abuse somebody that you pulled over when you are supposed to be a hired hand, keeping the peace, serving the people as an officer, and you take it upon yourself to abuse somebody, abuse your power, the whole situation is wrong. So, anybody that's not an Aboriginal American in this country has no right to pull over an Aboriginal American, take any Aboriginal Americans' children, incarcerate any Aboriginal Americans. As a matter of fact, all the Aboriginal Americans that are incarcerated in these Americas, every case by case should be reviewed because according to our beliefs, the tribal elders are the ones that have a right to punish and set forth punishment, not trespassers from a foreign land trying to govern us. If you have not spoken with the elders of how to punish Aboriginal Americans, and you are not an Aboriginal American, you are not in a position to punish us. Only our tribal elders, being led by the Most High God, can punish us. So, there are some people that need to be incarcerated. Those that are in there for violent crimes, and they have been proven to be a pedophile, rapist, beating up old ladies, taking advantage of handicapped people. They deserve to be in there, and they're not a priority. Anybody that's a non-violent prisoner, their case should be reviewed by the elders, and their punishment should be exacted by the Most High through the elders. This is how the Israelites, the true Israelites, operate. Look how God sent Moses and his brother Aaron to exact punishment on all the 12 tribes through those two brothers, the true Levites, which today are the modern day Haitians. The Most High sent his word, the commandments, and a good portion of the Old Testament through Moses and Aaron to the rest of the 12 tribes. He did not send Europeans or anybody else to the Israelites to give them his word. He used his own Israelites to minister to the other Israelites, and that's how it should be today. And when Jesus comes back, he's going to set things in order. He's going to set the house of Israel in order first. So, like I said about, Fearless J 1111 talk, it felt to me that he was throwing Israelites under the bus. Going back to the Haitian Revolution. The Haitians, before they even decided to sit down and talk with the white people and get the white people together and let them know what needed to be done on the island, they had to go to the Haitians first and set their own house in order. And those that wanted to throw other Haitians under the bus, off with your head. Those that wanted to be a Judas or a snitch, off with your head. Those that were against the revolution, off with your head. Before they went to the white people on the island to try to come to a resolution, they had to go to their own fellow Haitians first. And before Israelites can get out there and start talking about killing white people, you have to deal with the problems amongst Israelites first. This brethren, YouTuber Fearless J 1111 talk, came across as a snitch, just trying to throw other Israelites under the bus, and then blaspheming us and saying things, making blanket statements about all of us that are not the truth. You know, the white people don't even like snitches. If you are a snitch against your own people, can they trust you? Think about it. Who is a snitch a benefit to other than themselves? Maybe they get paid a little trinkets or something for being a snitch until somebody finally kills them. When you use your mouth to throw other people under the bus, it makes you come across as an undesirable. So, he's bashing Israelites, but what I have to say to him and other Israelites is rectify your problems amongst Israelites first before you go and try to regulate Europeans or anyone else. So my time is 14:40. I'm going to stop this video and then resume with part 5.